Hello, I'm MTumlin, and I've prepared a presentation for my Level 3 task of Introduction to Computer-Based Education. I have created a tutorial on how to use Remind.com. First, let's take a look at what Remind is. It's a communication tool that can be accessed from the web or a smartphone. You may use email or text messaging. Teachers, coaches, leaders, and administrators use Remind to reach students, parents, and sometimes staff. It's a way to send a quick, easy message to a large group of people, and best of all, it's free. In 2011, Brett and David Kopp, two brothers, created Remind 101, as it was formerly known. And they created the application to address Brett's learning disabilities. It was a way to remind him of his assignments, tests, and deadlines. Why should you use Remind? It's a way to extend learning beyond the classroom, build a sense of community, share photos and documents. It's a way to make announcements of meetings or sports practices. It's a way to remind students of their due dates and deadlines and homework assignments. You may also send links to resources such as articles or videos. You may also celebrate by acknowledging their hard work or accomplishments. And it's a way to keep parents informed of learning topics and assignments and due dates. The benefits are, research shows that it will increase homework turn-in rate and student participation. It will provide support for your absent students and provide differentiated instruction by giving different assignments to different students. You can provide student progress and inform parents about missing assignments. You're able to personalize their feedback to students and parents. It's a time-saving device when communicating, and it connects with the school community. 21learning.org describes education as a three-legged stool. You must balance education depending on the three legs: home, school, and community. Remind can help us balance this. Let's get started. You'll learn the basics of how to sign up for a Remind account, create one or more classes, invite your participants, and send the message. First, you'll visit www.remind.com. Notice when you get to the home screen, there are two buttons that you can click to sign up for an account. Once you have created your account, notice that you'll just click Log In the next time you visit Remind. The easiest way to sign up for an account is to use your Google account by clicking on Sign Up with Google. Once you have created your account, notice on the left you can either choose to create a class or join a class. Let's look at creating one first. When you click Create a Class on the left, a dialog box will open. Notice when you create your class and name it, it will give you a class code. You will use that code to invite participants. Each class has a different code. You'll then inform your participants that on their cell phone in the recipient box, you'll simply type the number 81010. Then in the message box, they'll type the @ symbol with the class code. Remember, there's a different code for each class. Or you may add the participants yourself individually, or notice that you can paste a large number from a spreadsheet. Notice on the left that you can choose to enter their phone number or their email contact so that they may receive an email as well. If you'd like to share the link, notice there's an option for that, and once you share that on social media or through an email, then people can just click on that link to join your class. You may also print the instructions for your participants as a PDF download. Notice that you may pass that out in 5 different languages. On the left, remember that you can toggle between classes. I have an FBLA and a Technology Fair class. You may also connect with other teachers in your school. Here, Jasper County Middle School, it shows, has 5 teachers using Remind. Lastly, we're going to learn to send the message, but before we do, consider these tips. Only send messages that could be read aloud over the intercom, no private messages here. Ensure your participant list is current and accurate so that the correct people are receiving your information. Be conscious of how many messages you send and the time of day that you send them. Sending too many messages becomes ineffective, and also you don't want to send a message early in the morning or really late at night. But before you do that, decide, do you want to send a class message, a group message, or an individual message? Let's take a look at that. There are 5 steps in sending a class message. Everyone in the class will receive the same message. You'll first click on the class of your choice. Then type your message in the box. You may include an attachment if you'd like. Schedule a date and time to send the message if it's different than the present time, and you simply click Send. Let's take a look at that. Notice step 1 on the left, you choose your class. Step 2, you type the message. Step 3, include an attachment and schedule a time. That attachment could be anything like a photo of your whiteboard with your assignments on it that day, or a presentation that you've given the class, or a document such as a permission slip for a field trip. Lastly, you'll click on step 4 to send. You may also send a group message for up to 10 people. That's including yourself. You'll click the message icon that's located in the top left of the screen. When the drop-down menu comes up, click on Group Conversation and choose up to 9 other participants on your contact list. Type your message, include an attachment or schedule time if you'd like, and click Send. Let's take a look at that. Step 1 in the upper left is the message icon. Step 2, you click Group Conversation. A dialog box pops up. You'll choose up to 9 other people from your contacts list. You'll type your message, include an attachment and schedule time if you'd like, and send the message. You may also send individual messages. Again, you'll click on the message icon in the upper left. On the drop-down menu, you'll choose Individual Message. You'll click a single participant from your contact list, type the message in the message box, include an attachment or schedule time if you'd like, and click Send. Let's take a look at that. There's step 1, message icon. Step 2, choose individual message. 3 is your contact list. 4 is your message box. 5 is your attachments and schedule. And 6, of course, is Send. Under that same dialog box, under the message icon, there is a new activity which categorizes the activities into field trip, fundraiser, event, or item sales. Once you click on a category, you have to follow the prompts, then type your message, again include attachment or schedule, and click Send. Let's take a look at that. On the left, step 1 is the message icon. New activity for step 3. There's your categories under 3. Then you'll fill in information and follow the prompts. Type the message, include an attachment and schedule if necessary, and click Send. Here's a summary of those steps. You've learned to sign up for an account, create 1 or more classes, invite your participants, and send the message. So what's next? Let's learn to manage your account options. Download an app for your smartphone. Take a look at internet safety, the limitations of Remind, and some how-to videos, and then connect it all together with Web 2.0 and the 4 C's of technology. To manage your account, let's first look under the People tab on the left. Notice under the People tab on the left that you may add participants or another owner of the account on the right. You may also take actions on individual accounts. Notice that you can view their profile, copy them to another class, even remove them from a class or block them as a user. If you find that they are communicating with inappropriate information, you may report them to Remind as well. But remember, you can always toggle between your classes over on the left. Under the Message tab, you can turn on and off the reply option. If you do not want the student or parent replying back to you, you simply turn off that option. You can do that for an individual. You can also get their message history for each participant. You can again toggle between your classes and notice that you can view your messages by individuals or class. In the bottom left, you have 2 small icons. The first one allows you access to your account settings, and it allows you to share Remind with your colleagues or log out of your account. Notice the question mark. It allows for answers to frequently asked questions. Under those account options, you have the profile option that will allow you to change your name, email, school that you're affiliated with, or reset your password. Under notifications, you may change the type of app that you've chosen for your smartphone, your email, the desktop option to use your computer, or to receive copies of your own announcements. You may also block users, and they will not be able to send you messages or add you to their classes. The settings allows one-way or two-way messages. Remember, if you choose two-way messages, you may also deny replies from individuals. Notice on the left-hand side, you have office hours. You can set the time and day of the week that is most convenient to contact you. Widgets can be embedded on your websites or blogs to display recently sent announcements. You can download and print a history of all announcements that you've sent, or a list of your participants for each class. And Transactions allows the user to add a bank account or credit card to make contributions, since Remind is a free account. Remember that the app is available for all smartphones, so that you may access your account at any time. Android users can download the app from the Google Play Store, and iPhone users can download the app from iTunes. Remind is always safe. Personal phone numbers are never visible to any other user, nor is it connected to your Remind messages. They use encryption methods to protect the user's information. Messages are monitored for content, and any accounts containing inappropriate content will be deactivated or closed. The limitations of Remind is that each message is limited to only 140 characters. Parents and students must have texting or internet capabilities to use Remind as well. If we've not covered all of the topics here, notice that you may visit the link at the bottom of this screen for how-to videos on various topics. Let's talk about the 4 C's of technology and how Remind meets those requirements. It meets the requirement of communication because it allows transmission of ideas, events in the classroom and beyond. Communication is allowed by classes, groups, or even individuals. Collaboration takes place through Remind as well. Teachers, parents, and students may work together to apply knowledge and achieve educational goals, and Remind allows personalized feedback. For critical thinking, assignments and resource links can be provided. Problem solving can occur in group conversations. And for creativity, facts and trivia are allowed as well as producing and sharing useful ideas. There are 3 characteristics of an online learning tool that make it desired by users. First, is it easy to learn with little technical training? 2, does it provide different methods of accomplishing a task? And 3, did it lead to an effective, meaningful, and user-friendly experience? I think Remind fits all 3. There's also a link here of 25 ways to use Remind in the classroom. Based on a theory of Piaget, students learn by basing new knowledge on connections to prior knowledge. Our students are digital natives, and they're very familiar with digital communication such as text and email, which is available through Remind. And here's a list of resources. Remember that if any topic was not covered, you may go back to the how-to videos. Thank you.